All right, peace, peace, peace. What up, man? This gonna come back first and foremost. Hopefully, most high in your house, I was blessing your day. By His mercies, we aren't consumed. We're alive in the most high in your house's body, and we're naturally alive. Man, I want to go into this, man, because I was like, I was actually shout out to brother sent me a firstborn because he in the class he mentioned the song. It was on T.I.'s first album, and it was hilarious. But it kind of goes into what we talking about, like uh, the other day on the and much love, brother. I got word for that too. For the love of the video, we just talked actually yesterday talking about the unruly woman, man, and like pretty much the song T.I. I Can't Be Your Man. It kind of goes into that, man. Like, listen, I'm just not dealing with all that stuff, man. So like, I'm just cool off that, man. But in the song, like on one of the ad libs on one of the verse, he says, listen, some of that's really like really key, man. But just all tying into the power of mercy, because he said, listen, uh, it says he says taking kindness for blindness, man, and that's what mercy is, man. Because I had to write down because I have remember yeah, man, and that's what it is, man. Taking kindness for blindness, and that's what mercy is. Because like shout out to brother sent me firstborn, like you said, man. Mercy is like when you, because a lot of times people think like when you're merciful, like okay, you're a sucker, or you don't see it, or you're just oblivious to it. You don't you have blinders. No, it's not that you don't see it, but it's just like okay, I'm just gonna let you slide because that's just is what it is. Like no, and that's power. That's the power of mercy. Because mercy is not when you don't see the wrongdoing, transgression, or behavior, or the funny style, like funny style stuff you did, or the or the nonsense that you did, or the slick stuff, or the deceitful stuff. Yeah, no, it's not that you didn't see it, but you okay. You're letting it, like you're a little willing to look over it. You're like you're just gonna move, you know, you're just gonna let it slide because there's actually power in that. Honestly, man, the art of letting things slide, and letting it go. And I don't get twisted, man. You don't want to constantly do it because then it's like, okay, cool. Like, these disengage or like, they're like, like the word says, times to respond, times to not respond to things. Because there are times to respond. Like, but, a lot of times too, man, that's the best way, man. But, um, yeah, but that's what it is, man. It's like the saying goes, taking kindness for weakness, but also too taking kindness for blindness as well, man. Because listen, man, because people like think because one party is merciful, that somebody's merciful is that they don't see it. No, merciful is when you see it, when you know what it is going to. But it's like okay, I saw that, but cool. It's like okay, cool. It is what it is, man. But but yeah, man. But that's just what it is, man. But that's why it says, man, and I think what I noticed too, man, is that more a lot of times too, more merciful people are more justified when they respond. They're more justified. They're more like it's more righteous even indignation when they respond. Just like actually like sounded like the most on your house shot because look at it like that aspect. I'm pretty sure you ran across most of your brothers and sisters are probably this way, or you ran across people that's this way in your lifetime. I was like, okay, wait, you did that to such and such, and they reacted like that. Oh, you had to do that to such and such because they didn't usually don't act like that. You must have took him or her to that breaking point for them to act like that because that person usually not acting like that. Just like the most on your house shot, man. It's like okay, you really because it's isn't he like Nahum says. Listen, isn't he long suffering? Did he declare all this who they are in Exodus 34:6, Numbers 14:18, Jeremiah 9:30, 24. They declare all that stuff, man. But let's go with Nahum real quick, man. Cause yeah, man. Cause okay, you had to do something. They're well justified. Cause listen, that's what it is. Most I just noticed that throughout my lifetime, man. Um, Nahum chapter 1 verse 3. It says the Lord slow to anger, great in power, and will not acquit the wicked. And the Lord will have His way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the clouds are the dust of His feet. So yeah, it says the Lord is slow to anger. Yeah, man. So long suffering, man. So but most of the time too, like and usually, and you know what it is too. Just like people when people blame people like that, when people finally respond because they feel like that person, they're like going back to that in the last video, that entitlement, like we just said, like they're entitled, like because their behavior and their their behavior, they feel like, okay, oh, this person never like doesn't is very merciful. I'm just going to take advantage. I'm just going to constantly do that. But then when the person finally responds, they get mad at the person like, oh, how dare you respond to me doing some my behavior or my misconduct or me my transgression or my rebellion, my things. Just like the Most High in your house shot, man. When the Most High in your house shot finally brings judgment or respond, people get mad like, oh, what's the kind of God this and this? No, nigga. It's like what you mean? What like what one the wickedness we've been doing, the wickedness the other nations, the wickedness of the world been doing? No, he has that damn right. He's gonna respond like because listen, even though he's merciful, I would say like the brother sent me first one to say, he's not a sucker. He's not gonna let you just do anything, man. So and that's just is what it is too, man. But yeah, but that's what let's just get this Proverbs 19:11 since we're going to this. So yeah, taking kindness for blindness. Don't take kindness for blindness. It says the discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is a glory to pass over a transgression. So let's look at let's know every time it just dawned on me now. I mean today when I was looking at this verse, or thinking about this verse, or just thinking about this, man. What is a very key word in that what you call in that verse right there in Proverbs 19:11. Let's look at it. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger. It is a glory to pass over transgression. So why out of all, this is crazy. It's just crazy that it use a word like of course in other translations you use something else, a different translation or probably Hebrew, but it's just crazy that it uses Passover in that, man, because just like Passover out of Egypt, man, because like proverbially speaking, man, out of Egypt, out of the bondage because that's the bondage of the world, holding the grudge, not being merciful. That's of the world. That's of Egypt. That's of that. But being freedom, man, is being merciful, man. Like, cause you know what it is too. Know what that is too, because like grudges, they always hurt the person. Always hurt the person rather than the party or the parties that are involved. Man, those other entities that are involved, they move on going about their life. Some people might actually apologize, might actually apologize or repent from it. And you got some people that are just that malicious, that grudge holders, that they still hold it on, even though the person still apologize, still repented. Now that's a balanced thing too, because like a lot of times too, listen, just because somebody apologizes doesn't mean it's the same dynamic anymore. Listen, I forgive you, but you just go that way. But also too, there's the aspect as well, just because you apologize doesn't mean somebody that's more with the Most High house. They don't have to forgive you, honestly. This is more of listen, listen, I can forgive you, but this we just can't coexist anymore. You just go your way, I go my way. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, but most of the time, I remember telling the student this last year, the grudge, like when you hold a grudge, she said, listen, I hold grudges. Listen, that only hurts nobody but you at the end of the day. Because listen, nobody, the other parties, they don't care. They're gonna go on about their life. Some of them might not. Some of them might not even know you still had a problem with that, or issue with that. But some do. But that just only hurts you at the end of the day, man. But you're in captivity when you hold a grudge, or when you're unmerciful, man. That's just is what it is, man. So yeah, man, and that's just is. In that captivity, you're in proverbial Egypt when you're in you're not passing over, man. And that's why let's get this too. And also too, Hebrew means actually that's what means nomad or to pass over. That's what Hebrew means. Let's get this John chapter 1 verse 7 real quick, because when you're merciful, that's what you can tell. I'm having because you have the characteristics of the Most High house shot, man. That's when you No, it's because John chapter 1 verse 47 says, and your house I saw Nathanael coming unto him, and saith unto him, behold, Israel indeed, who is no guile, yes, who is no guile, who no deceit, no evil, no maliciousness, man. And that's all being unmerciful. That's all that is, man. Like holding grudges, but that's what Hebrew means. Hebrew means pretty much nomads, because one, we were nomads, and this in in our history as a people, but also too and also two pilgrims and strangers of the earth, as far as what Hebrew says, the desire of a city, man, how shall I live? He didn't have a home, so that's another thing too. But also too, Passover, that's what Hebrew means, man. So yeah, but when you're merciful, you pass over from that, man. So like and that's what I said. It is a glory to pass over a transgression. Yeah, look at it. Always looking when you read that scripture, look at that aspect too. Proverbs 19:11 says, "The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, but it is a glory to pass over a transgression." So yeah, man. And that's what it is. Taking kindness, but don't taking kindness for blindness, man. Because that's what because mercy, being merciful is not when you don't see it. It's when you see it, but you're willing to let it go, man. And there's power in that, man. And let's grab this too. Let's look at this too. Because kindness and being merciful, man, or yeah, it goes hand in hand. Let's get to Sirach real quick. Yeah, Ecclesiastes also on Sirach chapter 36 and 11, man, because I don't want all this stuff, but it says, neither consult with a woman touching of whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war, or nor a merchant with concerning exchange, nor a buyer or seller with neither exchange or nor with a buyer or or buyer or selling, nor with an envious man or thankfulness, nor here's a point. He says, nor with an unmerciful man with touching kindness. Yeah, nor with an unmerciful man with touching kindness. So see, that's what it is. Kindness and blindness. Kindness is being merciful. All goes in. So all in the same umbrella, all in the same tree, man. It says, touching kindness, but nor the slothful with any works, or a hireling with a year of finishing work, nor with an idle servant with much business. Hearken not unto these matters of counsel. So yeah, this is pretty much going to who to go to for counsel, who not. Just going to the right people with certain things. So, but yeah, man, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. So being merciful and kindness, it goes together, man. So yeah, man, that's is what it is. The power of mercy, man. Not kindness for blindness, man. Don't take kindness for blindness, man. Because kindness, is not when you mercy, and that's what being merciful is. Not when you don't see it. It's when you see it, but you're willing to let it slide, So that's just is what it is, man. Since we was talking about the power of mercy the other day with Cain and all that stuff, and also too, I want to talk about Egypt. Since we're talking about Passover and Egypt again, man, I want to talk about because I went to go this day with Joseph and the family, but that's another. Lord willing, soon we do that another time, another day, man. So hopefully, most of your house shall blesses y'all brothers and sisters, man. So much love. So peace.